Folks, every day, and I mean every single day, 365 days a year, I get at least 2 or 3 emails saying, Roger, what do I do? What do I do? I had bad trading system, I lost money. Roger, I had bad advice, I lost money. Roger, I had a bad trading plan, I lost money. The question is always differently phrased, but it's always the same question. What would I do if I was starting all over again? What would you do, Roger? How would you start? Let's tackle that in today's video. If you're starting over, there's no time to waste. I'm holding a free live training this Thursday, July 11th at noon Eastern, that can help you get back on track. Click the button at the bottom of this page to find out more. Here are some things I'll share with you in the class. Alright, so the question is, and it's always, as I said, it's always phrased 100 different ways, but it's always the exact same question. Roger, if I was to start now, what would I do differently? Roger, if you were to start now, what would you do differently? How do I succeed? I had a bad plan, I had a bad system, I had bad advice. How do you wipe the slate clean? What would you do differently? Well, if I was starting all over again, here are the basic things that I would do very differently. Number 1, I would make sure to understand expectancy. Very, very, very important. You have to understand expectancy. You have to have positive expectancy. Without positive expectancy, you will never be profitable. That means on average, your winner has to be bigger than your loser. Or if your losers are bigger than your winners, then your percentage of profitability has to be off the charts. So you have to have positive expectancy. If you don't have positive expectancy, you don't have a chance. That's number 1. Number 2, I would use objective trading systems. Objective. Objective systems are the kind that I write. Momentum factor, precision profits, all of these systems that I have, they're objective. The system comes up with the entry and the exit rule. Why is that important? Because the biggest factor that determines whether you succeed or fail as a beginner is your mind, your mental state. And it's very hard for a beginner to be objective. So when you use an objective trading system, you put yourself way ahead of the competition, all right? And you block out all that noise, all right? So expectancy, objective trading system, and number 3, very, very important. I would trade with a tiny account. Tiny account. The small, if you paper trade, you won't be able to determine how real trading and your mind work together. Because when you're trading with real money, there's a fear, a subconscious level of fear that you don't experience when you're paper trading. So it's very important, regardless of the money, you have to trade with real money to gain that real experience of being in the market. Otherwise, it's like riding a bike. It's like learning how to ride a bike without ever getting on a bike, or scuba diving without actually going into the water. It can't be done. You have to experience it. And the only way you can experience fear and greed is by actually having a stake in the market. If there's something you can lose or gain, that gives you a stake. So it doesn't have to be big, but trade with something. Don't think paper trading and trading are the same thing. All right? So trade with a tiny account. Trade with a small account and follow rules. So these 3 things can make a huge difference in your trading. Positive expectancy, using an objective trading system, and starting with a tiny account. And another piece of advice, find yourself a mentor like me. If I had somebody like me, I would save myself about 15 years. It wouldn't be a 25-year journey, it would only be about a 10-year journey. So find an experienced trader or someone like me to help you with the bigger picture, all right? I'll talk to you guys soon. And again, expectancy, objective system, tiny account, these are all the hallmarks of how a successful trader starts. Talk to you guys soon. If you're starting over, what should you be buying and selling right now? Click the button below this video to register for my free class on Thursday, June 11th at noon Eastern. And I'll show you exactly what to do. Every 14 days, a new profit window opens up. So sign up now for this important training to help you get back on track with your trading. Do it now.